Okay, please use your discernment to know if this tarot and oracle reading is for you. Say yes to allow me in your energy. Thank you. As we share divine guidance with you, please open your mind and heart to receive this with love. We ask you to stand in faith, trust, and knowingness that you are divinely protected and loved, and these messages are for your highest and greatest good. And so it is. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Divine Masters. Okay, on the floor. All right, so far we have Ishtar, following your heart. And when you follow your heart, truth prevails. We have Divine Emergence, talking about be seen, let the world know your gifts. Okay, I feel like you're being encouraged to kind of be in full service of the divine. It's like you can no longer kind of play it small energy. They really need you to go with what you're being called to do, which is to be an open channel. Sanat Kumara. This is like really being in touch with all the codes, okay? Being in touch with downloads and receiving, and also sharing. Like you, based on your experiences, what you watch, what you intake, what you experience, I feel like you share that with the divine, your perspective. So you give and receive channeled information. Okay. So yeah, sacred information is also on here. Yeah. And the best way for you to really, have this transmutation, translation, this also free flow of connection here. I'm getting there's something that you're learning, and there's something that you're they're teaching you, and you are sharing with them. I find it very interesting. What else do we have here? There's some guidance here. Let's see. Definitely letting people know what you're able to do, what you're capable of, or you need to do what you are capable of. Yeah. Acts of service. Yeah. Jesus. Okay. When you serve, the universe serves you. Yeah, you're meant to be a helper. Okay, this is very much healer energy. It's absolutely beautiful. And then we have Saint Germain at the bottom of the deck, right? Violet flame energy, alchemy, right? Releasing the old and making way for the new. Absolutely gorgeous. I love this. Okay. So yeah, I feel like this is an amazing heads up to the fact that you've learned it's you've gained the knowledge needed for you to be of service, right? I feel like you were initiated, you were trained, you were guided, you're constantly guided and protected, obviously. And I feel like this is, you're part of your teachers, your mentors, okay? I feel like you're learning something from each one of them. They're each teaching you something. So yeah, if you feel you're guided to listen to violet flame type videos and meditations, then, certainly Saint Germain is working with you to help you transmute. Because, you being an open channel, you're going to receive and attract, right? And so some of that you don't need to keep for yourself. And so you need to understand how to transmute that, right? And release it, okay? And give it back to the universe, right? To be released. And so I feel as you learn things, you integrate it. And then what you can't integrate or need help with or don't need, you're being guided to kind of transmute it. And then also I'm getting just you existing and doing what you do and being who you are is you in service. I feel like it's just your character. So yeah, so that's pretty amazing. Let's get some more information. Let's see what we can find out. I feel like there's some decisions coming up that are very important. So let's kind of pause. Yeah, right now I feel like you're at a pause. Isn't this card beautiful? Yeah, responding versus reacting, right? I feel like, maybe before you would have reacted to things, and now you kind of go within and you assess the situation, use your discernment. I feel like you're observing now more than you are like choosing a side. I feel like you're very particular about your mindfulness. Like you're really paying attention to what you engage in. Like you pause before doing. It's like going within to reflect. Yeah. Surrendering and going with the flow. Like this is you surrendering to the divine, right? It's like ride the waves, tap into the flow state and let go. Like I feel like this is the energy that they want you to be in, okay? Like just pause, enjoy life, like just go with the flow, like it's all good. This is also like you being seen and letting the world know your gifts. Like you are very like free-spirited, I would say. You're very free spirit. And I feel like they want you to know that you can be a free spirit. You can be your most authentic self. And then I have 10, stillness. All right, so this is really like calming your mind, right? Setting intentions, working on overthinking. Again, like not aligning with one thing or the other and kind of seeing the benefits of both and being neutral. I'm also getting like just having awareness is enough, as well as going within for that guidance, for that channeling potentially. Let's see what else. We have, awareness. This is going still and connecting on a spiritual level. This is your key to healing and obviously any kind of like energetic patterns that are needed for what you're here to do, which is to share that vibration with other people. I feel like you are starting to pay attention more to all the codes and symbols and signs that you're seeing. I feel like you can see through the illusions. You have a very connected crown and third eye chakras. You see through the veil. I feel like you have a direct connection. Okay, so this is wide open. I'm getting that sometimes, it requires for you to pause, take a time out, go within and connect with them because there's important information that you're receiving that is meant to be shared. Okay. Yeah, and then the bottom of the deck is like unapologetic. So yeah, this is you like getting what you need and being unapologetic as F. Like being yourself. You're releasing any kind of like societal expectations of you. You no longer really align with that type of vibe. I'm also getting like you're okay with being a mess. You're okay with being different. Who says that you're a mess to begin with? I feel like you don't even align with that. I feel like you just don't care what other people think. I feel like you know what you need to know and you're not measured by anything in the 3D whatsoever. So you don't really have to conform to any kind of norm. This is for someone who like is a vibe and that's it, right? Like they will remain their own vibe, okay? I feel like people are envious of this vibe. People are envious of potentially like how unapologetic you are. Yeah, you don't care. And that makes you very powerful, okay? You having that autonomy, that authenticity, you're in your power, and you're unapologetic. I would say that makes you dangerous, okay? And you're also a star. So yeah, this is you being unapologetic, shining your light as bright as possible, okay? I feel like you do have that divine connection. You do have that source spark that you are very much connected and working with, okay? I feel like this is something that is, an everyday type of thing, right? I feel like this is your commitment, is that you've signed on for this and you are in your, you're in your power. I'm also getting there's a lot, like I said, like, regardless what people have to say or think about it, or if there's a lot of competition out there, I feel like with this says like divine emergence, I feel like be seen, let the world know your gifts. I feel like you have to let the world know your gifts regardless of what other people think or feel about it. Okay? Yeah. All right. Next, open channel. 5 of Pentacles for the open channel. It's not clarifying that. Okay. 5 of Pentacles. Let's see. So I feel like, you know, so I have the 5 of Pentacles and 3 of Cups. So what I'm getting is like, this is, I feel like you might have felt like you were kind of left to the wolves, like having to fend for yourself. This could represent like abandonment or not having access to things that you need. I feel like, you know, sometimes like not taking the best care of oneself as a result of someone else's actions. I feel like there could be a mixed bag here of whether they accept their accountability in things and their situation, or they're a victim of something. But nonetheless, I don't really subscribe to the victim mindset per se, but I would say that with the 3 of Cups, I mean, this is talking about like a celebration of misfortunes. So, or you're going from one to the other, okay? I feel like this is kind of also like a jump. So you could have experienced this feeling for quite a bit, and now I feel like it's going to be time for you to celebrate soon, okay? Enjoy your life. They want you to be unapologetic and enjoy your life. So there's that, okay? And then we have the Knight of Wands. I feel like you're taking action and moving forward on the plans that you have been putting together. I feel like you've invested in a lot of different things. And there's a couple specifically that you're really going to take action on. You potentially may even get help with somebody. You may like collab, a new job, some sort of team, working together, mentorship, some sort of like, I can learn from you, or you can help me and I can help you energy. I feel like this is like taking action on something that you've been planning on behind the scenes. I feel like you might be working with somebody who's got more experience that can teach you something. Okay, so, and I feel like this is something new. It's not something you currently do. I also have the 4 of Cups. What's the 4 of Cups? I feel like somebody is kind of like missing. It's like missing out energy. Maybe you feel like you're missing out. Someone's feeling like they're missing out. And then I have the Page of Wands. What's this Page of Wands? Or somebody feels like they're missing out on like some sort of emotional fulfillment. And then I have, is this in the reverse? Yeah. And then I have a King of Swords that flew out in the reverse. So I feel like somebody is missing your energy, and they are making a plan. They're trying to come up with a plan. They're plotting and planning. They're thinking of taking action. They may have been thinking about sending a message to you or some sort of reach out. But a King of Swords in reverse is no bueno, okay? That'd be no bueno. In whatever language. That's a no thank you. Yeah, I feel like, you know, they did not make you feel great about your experience with them. And I feel like you've had to do some work on yourself so that you could learn from the experience. I feel like you did more than that. I feel like you grew from the experience. So I feel like you're able to be unapologetic, right? Like, you know that, like, the energy that you're in is earned, okay? As a result of someone's imbalance, okay? I feel like you took one for the team. So they feel like, I have Temperance in the upright? Yes, in the upright. Yeah, I feel like you transmuted this energy, right? Like, I feel like you took this energy and you transmuted it, okay? And you you developed yourself into someone of high honor, some high value. Like, I feel like you finally were able to be your most authentic self. And that's the Empress energy. That's the divine feminine energy. I mean, this really talks about like being motherly, nurturing, really focused on like growth and development and empowerment and, empowering other people, being an example, understanding the responsibility of having a high vibrational experience here on earth and being able to help others find it for themselves. I think that's really important. I would say you are attracting what you put out, okay? And it makes people upset in a certain kind of way, all right? And I feel like if you weren't doing it right, like you're doing something right. Let's just put it that way. I feel like you're very empowered, okay? Very empowered. Yeah, and then we have the Hierophant coming out. Yeah. I feel like you are very much aware and enjoying your spiritual learning experience, okay? I feel like you understand what you're here to do and learn and what your purpose is, and you're enjoying it all unfold. There might have been a commitment, or there is a commitment. King of Pentacles on the Hermit. 7, is this in the sideways position? Upright? Upright. All right, so we have the Hierophant, King of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the 7 of Cups. Okay. All right, so I feel like somebody is... There's definitely someone of honor. Some sort of honor is what I'm getting with the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles. I feel like there's some sort of contract or commitment or partnership that is somewhat spiritual in nature, soul in nature, like soul contract I'm getting. I feel like it is for the purpose of a quest, a journey, a mission. I'm also getting that they might know like how to circumvent all the obstacles or all the like illusions in life with the 7 of Cups. I feel like they might be able to guide you through that. What is this? Yeah, I feel like this energy has spiritual awareness because we have the Hierophant and the Hermit, and then an energy in between. Yeah, I feel like you might need some sort of like you might be somebody who's a bit like I don't really deal with all the things on a regular basis. So maybe like you don't have that kind of experience, life experience. Like you might be someone who really is like not really out there like that. And I feel like this could also be like somebody that has experience with like a specific industry or a specific like way of doing things. Maybe they're in the business of what you currently are seeking to be in, or I feel like there's some sort of like physical energy that's going to come in and kind of help navigate and guide you through what you're trying to create here. And again, I feel like this energy has some like resources, right? I mean, it's a King of Pentacles, so I'm taking this as like the resources you need will be available is how I'm taking this card, as well as the Hermit and the 7 of Cups. And then I have the World card. So I feel like, yeah, it's as a result of like, okay, now we're going to go in, like you may have been doing things kind of on a small scale. What I'm getting is that this could be an increase in like your exposure, how you're found, how you're produced, like whatever that might be for you. I feel like it's a level up energy. I feel like this energy is meant to be shared as well. Like I'm getting like accomplishment, some sort of like mystical unity, transcendence. Yeah, and then I have the High Priestess. Yeah, I feel like there's some sort of like soul mission going on here. You might be paired up with somebody who has like the know-how to execute something, and you are the one executing, or you're the one who has something to provide, okay, with the Nine of Pentacles. I don't know, something like that. I don't know, like, that could be translated to like a job. Maybe you're like consulting on something, or maybe like you're doing like some sort of side project, and maybe you're teaming up with a mentor, or you know, who knows, maybe this is just like a friend that you both like making cupcakes on the weekends, and you're like, hey, maybe we should sell these things. I feel like there's some sort of expertise coming in to help out, whatever that is. Again, I feel like it has something to do with like your intuition, your experiences in this lifetime, and potentially things that come easy to you in this lifetime that you know you haven't done. Like maybe you start something new and you just like are really good at it, and you feel it in your heart, and you're like, wow, like, why am I so good at this? Like, this is so random. It's probably because you were good at it in another life. So it's a skill set you already have. I'm getting there's something about that. Tapping into old skill sets, okay? We have the Strength card and the Three of Wands. I feel like you understand that there's divine timing, and you're like, there's like two cards of kind of like pausing, waiting, having patience, seeing things from a bigger picture, waiting for things to kind of come together. This is like, you know, oftentimes you hear readers say like ships coming in, right? You're waiting. But I'm also getting like it took a lot for you to get to the top of this mountain. So enjoy the view from the top. I'm also getting that, right? I feel like enjoy the calm before the storm, right? And I don't want to put that in a negative way. I want to flip it. So it's kind of like, yeah, I feel like your destiny's straight ahead of you, right? This is like you choosing your destined path, and it's like almost here, okay? It's almost go time, all right? So I feel like, yeah, you accomplished what you needed to accomplish, so that you can do that acts of service, okay? I'm looking at acts of service. When you serve, the universe serves you. I feel like this was like some sort of planned completion, like a spiritual rebirth energy I'm getting. And here you are in service. Okay, you can use everything that you've learned so far and apply it. That's what you're meant to do. Yeah, okay, that's what you're meant to do. You're meant to help people. Think about things differently. Do things differently. I feel like people are going to be like, what? Her? Get out of here. What? Him? Nah, get out of here. I feel like somebody, you know, there's this lover's energy here. I feel like somebody is reflecting or thinking about you. I feel like, so is this in the upright? This is in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse. I feel like they're thinking about how they should not have done what they've done to you. That's what I'm getting right here. I feel like they're regretting this energy here with the King of Swords in reverse, the Five of Cups, Temperance, Page of Swords, and the Lovers, and the Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I would say this person is regretting and having to think about and do self-evaluation on why they made the choices they did about you. Okay? So know that. Keep them blocked. Blocked. All right? So that's their own, you know, journey. Like, they've got to work through that themselves. Like, these people did a lot, right? And again, like, you're on a new beginning. You're focusing on new experiences in your life. I feel like you have a beautiful, optimistic outlook. It's meant to be shared. I feel like you're going nonstop. Like, the sky, you know, it's reachable, right? I feel like you're going for it. You're embarking on it. And this was a blessing in disguise. You realize this. This energy, narcissistic energy, doesn't have to be, but like a King of Swords in reverse is very, very toxic. So I feel like they just watch you and stalk you, okay? They're going to watch you succeed And the 10 swords that they put in your back, okay, is, you know, something that gave you nothing but growth and, you know, a shit ton of pain. Don't get it wrong. Like, there was definitely, but using that pain to heal yourself, right? You know, and to learn how to alchemize and transmute the energy, as well as how to, you know, focus on growth and development and really get in contact with your own higher self and your spiritual gifts. I feel like this experience was a win for you. Okay. And I feel like that's the perspective gained here, right? Is that like, you see this from an enlightened point of view. Okay. This was your enlightenment. Okay. You were enlightened throughout the process. You were enlightened now. You are somebody who's meant to share the information that is received through enlightenment. And this energy that was up against you, that did the most, did not want you to succeed in your enlightenment journey. Okay, they had other benefits that they thought were more worthy and fed the ego, and that's it. Like, there's a path to take. You can either choose the path or not, right? And whatever you choose, you experience. I feel like you're now embarking on an enlightenment path, okay? And right now it's kind of like wait and see energy. Knight of Cups. Judgment. Ace of Swords. So, as of right now, the perspective, the understanding, the enlightenment, the exposure, the truth, the clarity, the protection, the bittersweetness of this entire experience. Someone is being exposed for that. Someone's having to be accountable for what they've done. Okay? Knight of Cups. Water sign energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So, yeah. Okay? So, that's the truth. I feel like the truth is being revealed. Right? Yeah. I have the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, I feel like the truth is being revealed. What was done in the dark is being brought to the light. Okay? That is what I'm picking up for the collective I'm aligned with right now. Okay? So just know that there's still a lot like kind of closing out here. Hence the reason why you're in, you know, somewhat of a like chill, relax, you know, surrender, go with the flow energy. Okay? Because, you know, things have their own kind of way of processing. So be patient, but keep your eye on the prize. Okay? Start working with those gifts, you guys. Start working with those gifts. All right, let me know if you're interested. Just say yes in the comments if you're interested in having like joining like a Zoom meeting like every other week or once a week or whatever, so that we can like pull cards, get advice, share experiences, and kind of learn from each other. Let me know. I would like appreciate that. All are welcome. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.